Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with IBETHOI Talkchom. First, the headlines. Two-day Indian Himalayan region climate change conclave on the theme Research, Practice, Policy Communication begins at City Convention Centre. Quokta-based CSO slams Federation of Haumi for non-inclusion of Meitei Pangal community on Indigenous pillar, accuses Federation of Haumi for creating division among communities. Government Polytechnic Students Union demands authority to fulfill manpower and infrastructural needs of Government Polytechnic. And suspected NSCN KYA and Alpha I cadres launched pre-dawn attack on the Assam Rifles camp in Arunachal's Changlang district. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Indian Himalayan region climate change conclave begin today at City Convention Centre, Palace Compound, Imphal. The event is being organized by Directorate of Environment and Climate Change on the theme Research, Practice, Policy, Communication. Manipur Chief Secretary Puneet Kumar Goel and Principal Secretary Forest Environment and Climate Change Arun Kumar Sinha graced the inaugural function as the main dignitaries. Speaking on the sidelines, Directorate of Environment and Climate Change Dr. T. Brajakumar highlighted the significance of the event, stating that it aims to explore and discuss the changes taking place in the Himalayan region due to the adverse impact of climate change, so that initiatives can be taken up to address the issue.
So Manipur is also vulnerable like any other of these states, Himalayan states, to climate change impacts, facing rising temperatures, erratic rainfall. This year we see that in October, mid also, we have had, I think it's a monsoon only, extended monsoon. And there are so many times, so I think frequent floods we are experiencing in Imphal, even in Delhi we are experiencing this year. So these changes, they impact agriculture, water resources, public health, livelihoods, food security. It all affects the basic fabric of. As far as Manipur government is concerned, it is committed in its endeavour to tackle current and future climate challenges by reducing associated risks and vulnerabilities.
Chief Scientist of CSIR NEI-ST Dr. H. Bir Kumar has underscored the importance tackling climate change through conservation of environment and varieties of trees and vegetation. Dr. H. Bir Kumar was speaking during second technical session of Indian Himalayan Region Climate Change Conclave, which is being organized by Directorate of Environment and Climate Change starting today. Speaking on the topic climate adaptation practices, Dr. H. Bir Kumar said climate change can be mitigated by planting high-value trees and plant varieties. On the other hand, representatives from Arunachal, Tripura and Nagaland gave presentations on climate resilient practices. Dr. Rameshwari Yumnam of Geology Department, Manipur University, Thengraifi Lungharvoshi of Mountain Indigenous Knowledge Center and Mukesh Patil of Awadam, Pune attended this session as experts.
Yielding plant. This Bixa orellana, our scientist has developed a very high yielding variety, and this plant performs very well in Manipur. The wild strain of this Bixa, it needs around about 7 to 8 years to produce fruits, flower and fruits. But this yielding variety, within 2 years, we can get the result. And the productivity is also very, very high. So we are developing the yielding varieties of many economically important plants. This will definitely help in combating or in challenging this climate change.
Anjuman Islah-e-Muashara has demanded the authorities concerned to insert Meitei Pangal community in the list of the indigenous communities written in the recently erected indigenous pillar at Sawombung in Imphal East district. Addressing a press meet held today at the office of All Meitei Pangal Youth Association AMPYA located at Quokta, Anjuman Islah-e-Muashara Publicity Secretary Maulana Ayasuddin Fundarimayum, who spoke on behalf of various Meitei Pangal communities, further asked the authorities to remove the indigenous pillar if Meitei Pangal community are not enlisted in the names of indigenous communities of the state. Citing the inclusion of Meitei Pangal as one of the indigenous communities of the state in the Gazette notification of the state government, he asked the motive behind the removal or sidelining of Meitei Pangal community in the list of the indigenous communities written in the indigenous pillar. The Anjuman Islah-e-Muashara Public Secretary also demanded the government to take action against the Federation of Haumi for allegedly attempting to create division among the communities in the state. Government Polytechnic Students Union has warned of taking on various forms of agitation, including the boycott of its final examination in case the government does not field the required manpower in the institute by October 24. Addressing a press meet held today at Manipur Press Club, Imphal, General Secretary of the Students Union, Thingom Arun, highlighted the massive manpower and infrastructural gap in the government educational institute, informing that the Students Union submitted a memorandum to Manipur government on August 1 and urged him to recruit the required manpower and infrastructure in the government polytechnic. Arun added that the institute students had even carried out protests from September 9 to 15. He also expressed concern that the students of the institute will not be capable to appear the final examination from November 18 this year without adequate teachers and proper classes.
Department खरदा ओजा सुमलै लेट्रिबा सिगुम मैमजे हानि उबो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर की मोमो तौसुदा इमीडिएटली खुदकदा ओजा सुमाइना हामो तौ हाइना तौरनी हाइना खुदा एसएस पिबिरकपने अदुगी थाजबगी मतुंगिना अखोय टर्मिनल एजरमेंटगी मतुंदा ओजा सिंग अवातपा लौसिनबगी दमकता लोइना सेम साबदोर मतुंगसि फावदा अखोयना ताजबदा अखोयगी फाइलदो कशुले तब मेटर अमगी दमकता टीपी द पल्लगा ले हाइना पाउता जे असिगुंबा पल्लगा लेबसे पल्हनबिगनो अखोयदी हुजि डेट 18 नवेम्बरदा अखोयगी सेमेस्टर एग्जाम तावनी मशीदा अखोयगी वाले सब्जेक्ट खरा असिगी सुंदाक ताकतना फिजिक्स और मैथ्स और एंड ह्यूमैनिटी अतोबा सब्जेक्ट के आमसे सुंदाक ताकतना एग्जाम तावनी हाइसे अखोय सुंखंग खंगदना मतौ करम एग्जाम ताव हाइनो अखोयदी एग्जाम थाबा ngमोय तो मतमदा अखोयना हाइबा अखोयगा चावाटबा सिंसे हाना अमुतदी पीबीओ हाइना वरी लेनबा मुसुम ऑनरेबल गवर्नर की पुनिंग सिंह सिंजरी
UNACO School Chairman and Irabanta claimed that UNACO School Kongman and UNACO School Maitram have been ranked Manipur's number 1 and 2 respectively in the co-ed day cum boarding school category of Education World India School Ranking EWISR, while UNACO School Chanung was placed as Manipur's number 1 in the co-ed boarding school category. He announced this to reporters during a press meet held today at UNACO School Kongman. Speaking further, Irabanta described the UNACO school's achievement as a proud moment for the school and added that EWISR was evaluated using 14 parameters, including teachers' welfare and development, faculty competence, academic reputation, leadership and management quality, infrastructure and community service. He also said that UNACO School Kongman and UNACO School Maitram occupied 58 ranked and 78 ranked in the co-ed day cum boarding school rankings and 29th ranked in the co-ed boarding school category of the All India rankings of EWISR. The chairman attributed the UNACO school's success to the hard work and collective efforts of teachers, staff and parents.
Ada kaya na Education World India School Ranking da ako October hata pangthokani All India go na ako UNACO School Kongman si Manipur gi number 1 Dekam boarding school Tramna Manipur gi number 2 Dekam boarding school tare UNACO School Sanung na Tension School na Manipur gi number 1 school tare na aya masi thamjage mati Education World India School Ranking na pibani hariba ako Education World School Ranking se kari parameter da maru na gi na pi ga haraga ni Ahmada for teacher welfare and development, and faculty competence, academic reputation, the leadership and the management quality. Co-curricular education in Amadi, internationalization, force education, the Kayamat Vayava, curriculum of the pedagogy, the Kayamuna, infrastructure, Mazu, Yangi, Angang the mental Amadi, promotion building school na kaya taken care of dauba IBETHOI ye especially need you is chatra sing kari madugi school na focus be cares masi ju aduga akoi value for money ko lawli paisa pi services ana ba ye number 1 direct ko
In a major escalation of insurgent violence along the Indo-Myanmar border, suspected militants belonging to the NSCN Kaplang Yung-ang faction, possibly in collaboration with the Alpha Independent, carried out a pre-dawn attack on an Assam Rifles camp in Hatman village under the Manmau area of Changlang district in Arunachal Pradesh early this morning. Their ambush was began around 3 a.m. and lasted for nearly half an hour, so militants opened heavy gunfire and hurled improvised explosive devices IEDs at the camp, triggering a fierce retaliatory exchange. At least 4 Assam Rifles personnel sustained bullet injuries, 2 of whom, Rifleman Harisharan and Rifleman Rahul Bora, were airlifted around 8:24 a.m. to the 5 Air Force Hospital in Jorhat, Assam for specialized treatment. The condition of the injured soldiers remain undisclosed, while the identities of the other 2 wounded Jawans are yet to be confirmed. Following the assault, security forces cordoned off the area and launched an extensive search and combing operation through the dense forest bordering Myanmar. Reinforcement teams from nearby outposts along with additional Assam Rifles unit have joined the operation to track down the attackers who reportedly fled across the porous international border into Myanmar. The NSCN KYA, a splinter faction of the once dominant National Socialist Council of Nagaland, has been behind several cross-border strikes in recent years. The group, along with Alpha Independent, a proscribed separatist outfit from Assam, is yet to maintain operational bases in Myanmar, taking advantage of the rugged terrain and weak border controls. No outfit has claimed responsibility so far, but intelligence officials suspect the joint operation was intended as a show of strength amid renewed counter-insurgency operations in the northeast. BJP Manipur Pradesh today launched stickers for Har Ghar Swadeshi campaign, which aims to promote indigenous products for a self-reliant India. Speaking in the launch program, which was held at BJP office in Nitya Pachutek, BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda said Har Ghar Swadeshi campaign began from September 25 to December 25, marking the birth anniversaries of Pandit Dindayal Upadhyay and Atal Bihari Vajpayee respectively. Speaking further, A. Sarda stressed on the importance of making self-reliant India, which produces its own goods and products without depending from other countries. He urged youth, entrepreneurs, farmers and innovators to contribute to the effort of making India a developed and self-reliant nation.
Bharat Sarkar na adumba Atmanirbhar gi philosophy ni haidana launariba aikogi entrepreneurs singbu sawat pa haibatara entrepreneurs sing si sawat pidana startup na chingba tongan ba aikogi scheme kaya paikhat pidana chathagriba mayam singa se aikoi self reliant ka mari leinaba adugumba iromdom lepsa banga maknabagi tangkak singa duni maru oina aikoina Manipur sida sajaba Manipur gi pothok singa sina aikoi karigumba mapanda aikoi thaba matamda Hairiba, Pothok Adugi, Adumba resource laiva sing adu a state the Dumaglai. Adu Tagari states is to Southcut Pada, Yamna part, Charukama Yam sound low by Avatar. Aduna Equina, Matampunamakta, Aquigi Iramdam the Toksaba, Iramdam Zada Putopayaba, Adumba, Pothok sing Putopa, Loinana, Magi Masada lady skills in Siga Chanaba, Pothok sing Siputopana Samna, Maki skill Havatar Kanda Quina Tonganba, Yamnanga Tokiba. Thambal gi lekhoktagi ekoi lang singakpa adugumba lang si puthokdana mayam ama Bharat sinba thungna thambal gi lekhoktagi lang sungba ngami haiba sigumba adi yamna akhanna masa da yaw skill singa si masi develop tawba yai haibagi khongjang dunia kona changjaliba se
Andhra MLA Thaunazam Shyamkumar has exuded strong confidence of installing a popular government in the state after November 15 this year. He was responding to media queries on the sidelines of attending the 15th Foundation Day of Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya at Andhra Laupauchum and the Andhra Assembly Constituency. Speaking further, the MLA maintained that the Chief Minister of the new government will be decided by the BJP central leaders while citing the assurance given by them to install a popular government in Manipur after November 15 during the recent meetings with BJP MLAs from the state. He also criticized the delayed tender process for road construction in Andhra Assembly constituency, stating that contract works were awarded to favor parties in defiance of the guidelines. Shyam Kumar also said that he will seek legal action against those individuals or officials who incorrectly uploaded the names of JJM beneficiaries in its websites.
Tangtaba Lengaxi, Nan, when a sort of Pilapusi, after 15 November, she sees the Lenga Amatamani, which see another 6 extent of Hena, 6 Bandagana, Tangabia, Luna Yate, Amona, extent of Pia, accept this Gamin Samodragan. Sakadam Semagani, Boflago Melani, Santana, Kalaka the Missi, Mr. the Kalaka the May, Canadu, Option Calamity, Mr. Tanavang, Ajukangi, Mizukangi. I guess I take it again, Emilio and the business, Emilio have it. We will never lead the Santana can be raw, Game mentioning the Santana can be raw, the Patana Poplogo Tamaga. Manipur Santi Lane Zabija Kaidaba, Papankanba, United Manipur Selma, Sakaj Zava, Kukusamiam, the Pazamia, the Pangalaga, Arangba, Star State no hands have a built. Nasi Sahi, Marigi Mamanga, and Rokenda, Yabukan Biro, the 16 Crorama, Bart Nomena, Talatana, Tendersi, Matang Postponto, Hurana Honapa, Mame Kusabi, with the Pamazing Kusabi connected, don't know who Guardian to Arabing a city, extend Matamato being a city, Porky on a quarter, in the Fiat of Porky on a Porky, Kiss Lave. Musically, but no have them quick. Matikza the bus, Simiatam. The theatre would about Simias, 100 Tamakanda, Shumba, Mayamsi, problem, Tolis, Madame Cariginona, PGB government, or Prime Minister, in the government papers, Hamiamse, when you put the Puntai, Salapua Mahalaga, when you put Zaza, Kudomtivan Halisi, and 1 point. Retire about Simising, Ising door, Lotopio, youngster, I know, but qualify word about a papa, Naham, I'm ready. When I'm engaged over you and promoting people more than happy to get Shumba malpractice, corruption, may I'm singing a say, the gate, I'm going to have to say, whatever governor, Podumzeri.
Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS Imphal, hosted the 54 Executive Committee meeting yesterday at Shrushrita Hall of the Medical Institute. The meeting, chaired by the Secretary, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, was attended by the high-level delegation including Punya Salila Srivastava, Secretary, Health and Family Welfare, Dr. Manashi Kumar, Joint Secretary, Health and Family Welfare, Rajendra Prasad Sati, Deputy Secretary, Health and Family Welfare, Anurag Tiwari, Under Secretary, Health and Family Welfare, and Dr. L. Swasticharan, DDG, EMR, Health and Family Welfare. During the two-day visit, the delegation conducted a comprehensive inspection tour of the RIMS campus, including the new OPD block, Dental College, College of Nursing, PMR, Sports Medicine, Casualty, and other ongoing construction sites. They also visited key clinical and academic departments, observing the institute's modern infrastructure, patient care facilities, and ongoing research initiatives. The 54 EC meeting provided a platform to review institutional progress, policy implementation, and strategic planning. Officers participated in interactive sessions with RIMS stakeholders, including faculty, nursing staffs, non-teaching personnel, and students, fostering open dialogue on academic research and healthcare delivery challenges and opportunities. The meeting also featured discussions with the State Health Department, focusing on strengthening healthcare services, workforce development, and improving health outcomes across Manipur and the Northeast region. In a series of successful counter-insurgency operations, Manipur police and security forces arrested 5 active cadres belonging to different outlawed groups from Imphal West and Imphal East districts. On October 14, Manipur police arrested 2 active cadres of Pambai-led UNLF from Haubam Marak Lorimbam Lekai and the Singtamai police station in Imphal West. The arrested individuals have been identified as Leishangthep Singerjit Maithei, 22 of Naran Sena, Mamang Lekai, Bisupur district, and Surukhaibam Dayananda alias Nganba, 28 of Tenungai Mayai Lekai in Bisupur district. The duo was allegedly involved in threatening local residents of Haubam Marak Lorimbam Lekai area. Items seized from their possession include 9mm pistol with a magazine, 2 mobile phones, and a wallet containing an Aadhaar card. On October 15, security forces apprehended Muhammad Imran Khan alias Lengakpa, 20 of Kairang Chingya Awang Lekai in Imphal East district, an active cadre of proscribed KC ACP PWG from his residence. On the same day, 2 active cadres of prescribed pre-park identified as Laitunzam Lucky 32 and Suraisham Matoi 42, both from Huika village in Imphal, were arrested from the foothill area of Ngarian Hill under Andro police station. 2 mobile phones were recovered from their possession. All arrested persons and seized items have been handed over to police stations concerned for further legal action. Family members of late Samjay Sabam Samu today handed over the newly renamed Samu Road and Samu Gate located at Kwakathil Lamdong to the public. In the ceremony, led Samu's widow Samjit Sabam Bino, their son Samjit Sabam Sana, Lamdong Lekai Apunba Meira Paibi President, Soibam Chitrani, Secretary Yambim Priya, HOD of Mathematics Department, GP Women's College, Dr. Samarendra Salam attended as key dignitaries. Speaking on the program, Sanjay Sabam Sana said that the road stretch has been repaired in the memory of his father. He thanked all the contributors in supporting this project while handing it over for public use.
Lambi semba hai basi ipana natraga ai mai sida yopak pai gera birstan pai gera tawru haina sinagra bo oramane ai num paktong ni adubu ipana lambi si pamjaram du di uki maramasina lambi si ipana aikoi gi lawngak do oira kibna tabni na hojeng gi gon manung da ki 2005 adai da ki hauna नेता उरबनी मधु रिकॉर्ड गवर्नमेंट की रिकॉर्ड लेबनी अदुदगी लंबी से सेमदना मथंग मथंग 2009 दा इनाउ नुपागी लंबी अमसुंग आई इंगोल मसामते कालक्तना लंबी से खर सेमदा बावरकी अदुबु लमदी अखोई की ngak ओइदबनीना रम सेमगदगी आबसे अखोई क्या चौ मतमदगी चिंतानी मदबैददी हाना एक्स प्रधान ओबिरंबा बंकबियारीना रेगुलर की हुजिक लेरिबा गैस की लेरिबा जगह सिदगिना ताजोई की लेबिरिबा गोला साइबुक सेबीदना लंबी से मतमदुदा खदांग खदांग यौनी सिंगना मधु पुनमक्तु लांथोक्तुना कोई म्याम संग सेमिनरक्तना अमसुंग लौपु सिंगना मतेंग पांगबिदना लमदु पिबिदना तौदना सेमखरे अदुगी मतुंगदगी 2009 स्वाइदगी याम कन्न लंबी से सेमगलपुदना 10 11 सिददी मपुंग फाबा लेबा की लंबी मदी ओहेनबा ngauki.
Now let's take a small break. Keep watching SKTV News.
SKTV na local operator singidamak nungairaba pau puduna luxury high speed internet IPTV OTT yauna atai khudong saba kya piripa SKTV gi saruk ama oibiu franchise ki kuthangda mapangal kalava connection facility leijare local cable operator ama oiduna miyamda news amasung entertainment program sing yahonbiu SKTV gi technology amasung magun leiraba service asida adumsu yaubiu Akupa Marol Gidamak, mobile number 7005-259-437, Natraga 8974-209-157 da call taubiratuna khangbiba yagani.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Primetime English News. National Institute of Education Planning and Administration, NEPA, New Delhi, in collaboration with Manipur University, Research and Development Cell and Manipur Institute of Management Studies, MIMS, Manipur University, organized 3-day national workshop program at Manipur University's VC Court Hall today. The national workshop has been organized under the theme Leadership Development for Deans of Faculties, Heads of Departments and Senior Faculties of Universities in Northeast Region, India. In the opening day of the 3-day-long program, MU Vice Chancellor Professor N. Lokendra, NEPA Vice Chancellor Professor Sashikala Wanjari, MIMS MU Director Professor Prabhakar Laishram and DHPE Head and Program Director Professor R.T. Srivastava attended as key dignitaries. Moreover, Research and Development Cell Director and Program Coordinator MU Professor C.H. Ibohol Maite and Program Coordinator NEPA Dr. Sangeeta Angom also attended as organizing secretaries. Speaking on the occasion, NEPA VC Professor Shashikala Wanjari stressed on the need to put more efforts in providing quality and inclusive education. On the other hand, MU VC Professor N. Lokendra expressed optimism that the workshop will benefit faculties by enhancing leadership skills and better cooperation in academic administration. Moreover, with the implementation of NEP 2020, senior faculties will promote better research and innovation in higher education. In the opening day, NEPA and MU subject experts delivered interactive lectures lectures as resource persons.
The theme of this workshop, leadership development for deans, IHODs and the senior faculties, is both timely and critical at this juncture of India's vision to become a Vishwaguru, global knowledge superpower in the light of NEP 2020. In today's complex and rapidly changing educational environment, leadership in higher education cannot be confined merely to administrative efficiency or academic excellence. It must be transformational, inclusive, and visionary. Universities are not just centers of learning. They are the nerve centers of societal progress, the cradles of innovation, and the guardians of human values. Therefore, our leaders, that is, deans, IHODs, and the senior faculties, must be equipped not only with academic knowledge, but also with the leadership qualities that inspire confidence, collaboration, creativity, and critical thinking.
General Secretary of Coalition of Indigenous Rights Campaign, Sirka, Leishangthim Lamyanba has demanded answers regarding demolition of historic Manipur Rajbari at Shillong. Speaking in this regard, Lamyanba highlighted the historical significance of Manipur Rajbari and accused state administration and the president's rule of deliberately demolishing the building without considering the sentiments of people of Manipur. Speaking further, Lamyanba demanded for formation independent inquiry committee led by a district and session judge and consisting of member of Sana Konung Loisheng and other experts and to carry out the probe into the incident.
The government of India ki makhada leiba Constitution ki makhada leiba President rule chalai riba state governor na pai ba posidabu masidabu soibani kana haiba wase taba ya wai na ter komasi miyam apang masibina singdo warol singado madu advice to iba adugumba government of India ki authorities sing madugi officers singdo madu kangkhat na ba phona ba ki thong ama mali ekoi miyam khangna masi mapung phana inquiry ama tawbiraga independent oina madu thijanbirakanda matung talakpada singum thong singse to amu hana thoktanaba paratam bi hoba ama mathau tai adugi su mathakta haujiksi makoina thugai bi bani haibase PR rule gi matam asidaida adibala gi matam asidaida thugai bani haibase manipur gi puani da kongom laroi taba ekoi historical event amani historical incident amoina adu lehausadu adu aikhoigi manipur gi horakli ba aikhoigi mirol nasu India government ki sathariba thong sing mayam sing se masi aikhoigi puari da adubak lehaubu oisanu aduga tungi mirol na masibu nainaraga masigi oiba chapchaba pahum ama khaksu pirakani aduga pirakpasu oisanu habise aitamni
Thangmoiban MLA Khumukcham Joy Kisan has called for proper maintenance of the drainage system and roads while reiterating his commitment to undertake developmental works from time to time. He was speaking to reporters on the sidelines of an inspection of road construction sites in his constituency, accompanied by PWD officials. Speaking further, the MLA expressed disappointment over the deterioration of several roads in his constituency shortly after they have been repaired, attributing it to the incomplete waste management project. He announced that road repair works would commence tomorrow despite delays due to past rainfall. While appealing to the general public to refrain from parking vehicles on public spaces and littering on roads, MLA Joy Kisan sought their cooperation for the effective implementation of developmental projects in his constituency.
Suez na tawdana lambi sa sumatik tawkhay sa ma tawkara sa mayam no narabani wala sa he no ala tawkay la anin internet road manung da sangba mayam na ngawti internet road manung sangba roller sangba da sing jakoi fiber bro na tawi ani whatever government fund dai ko da so ai sana dum loi photo loi tawni thami ban gi sikse maris dai na praja mayam da appeal lam tawjening base development tawba hai base praja gi am cooperation changi isa na chatoi lambi ni isa gi lambi oidoini drain akhoi chalak palor pada yum sabagi mathi ma koi mayam do drain do dumping place oina langchan base langchan bi da bhai ta ado drain chalegi proper se sharp tor ta mayam do na poche drain do loi haidare ga diri ising do block tok selamne koila sai lambi drong chasel ising senjal de kamai lambi phadoino adagi yum gi leiba gari sing si government gi lambi sing se gari chambam moine ubugum to bhai ta appeal to jari masi to bi gano na maduna khoi lambi si solli thami bandal leiba lambi khuding ma se 2020 gi ni season lakta ba da khoi loina loshna ba pandam thami semai haijage
Nagaland government has proposed Juko Valley as a state's nominee under the Development of 50 Tourist Destinations of Global Standards initiative during a two-day state tourism ministers meet in Udaipur, Rajasthan on October 14th and 15th. The meet convened by the Ministry of Tourism brought together tourism ministers and senior officials from all states and union territories and serve as key milestone in advancing the Prime Minister's vision of one state, one global destination, a call to develop at least one globally benchmarked tourist destination in every state and union territory. Nagaland's proposal envisions a transformative development plan amounting to 250 crore rupees aimed at establishing Juko Valley as the premier ecotourism destination of international repute. The project would include construction of an eco-friendly luxury hotel, construction of other tourist facilities and supporting infrastructure designed to enhance accessibility and visitor experience while preserving the valley's pristine natural ecosystem. Migratory bird Amur falcon has started arriving in Tamenglong district, and with that, District Magistrate of Tamenglong, Dr. L. Angshim Dangshawa, has imposed a total ban on the hunting, catching, killing and selling of Amur falcons across Tamenglong district and its adjoining areas with immediate effect. The order follows a request from the Divisional Forest Officer Tamenglong Forest Division to ensure the protection and conservation of the migratory bird species during their seasonal arrival in the district. In the prohibitory order, District Administration also ordered that all air guns to be deposited with respective village authorities for safe custody until the last flock of Amur falcon leaves their roosting sites or till November 30, whichever is earlier. It also warned that any person found violating the order shall face action against under the provisions of Wildlife Protection Act 1972 and other relevant laws in force. Amur falcon will roost in these areas usually till the end of November before taking a non-stop flight to Africa to spend winter. South Asian Institute of Rural and Agriculture Management Sairam Langjing Achoba conducted a one-day field visit at Kabowokching and Laimaram village on October 13. In a press release, Sairam informed that a total of 12 students comprising MSc Agriculture, Plant Pathology and Horticulture students and BSc Agriculture students participated in the field visit, which were conducted under the guidance of Director Aijal Sekhar Sarma and coordinated by the Department of Plant Pathology. During the visit, Dr. N. Olivia demonstrated and diagnosed several economically important diseases such as crown growth of strawberry, northern corn leaf blight of meat, apple scab, angular leaf spot and mosaic of cucumber, among other diseases. Dr. W. Thampak's Laima Chanu also guided students in identifying black leaf spot and wilt of marigold, loose mud and brown spot on rice, as well as diseases of coal crops like alternaria, leaf spot and wire stem and wilt on French bean. Wakalon Manaba Punba Wama Kangleipak has announced that it will organize Ningol Chakobo on 9th November at the residence of Wama Assistant Secretary Asim Indrajit at Mayang Imphal Chabung Company. The celebration will involve Ningols of Wama and Ningol associated with Wama along with Meitei Pangal and communities. Participants are informed to join the celebration in traditional customs and focus on indigenous items. Wama also emphasized to refrain from expensive gifts in view of the sufferings of the people amid the ongoing 3-year-old Manipur crisis. Opposing strongly against the demolition of Manipur Ratsbari in Shillong on October 8, Wama urged authority concerned to restore the historic Red Land buildings soon. District Legal Services Authority Thoubal under the aegis of Manipur State Legal Services Authority organized a legal awareness cum painting competition for children at Conference Hall of District and Session Court Complex in Khangabok today. The competitions were held under 2 categories. Later prizes were also distributed to students who bagged top positions in the competition, which were conducted on the topic problems faced by girls in Indian society and empowering girls for a better society. A Manipuri music album titled Nachomdugi Lainam and produced by NG Ango Production was officially released at his studio today. The event was attended by Senior Actor Guild Vice President and Senior Actor Ningthauja Jayvidya, Directors Git Yumnam Dinesh Naurem, Gyanan Beauty Academy Proprietor Gyanan, Golden Hour Proprietor Michael Huidrom and singer Pusparani Huidrom among others. Bilangathem and Rakesh Kundongbam are the main cast in the music album, while Pusparani Huidrom and Athoi Luang are the playback singers. The music album, directed by NG Ango, will be available in YouTube channel from 5 p.m. tomorrow. First College Week of Jadonang Memorial College JMC successfully concluded at its campus in Nonne district yesterday. The College Week was held on the theme Towards a Better Future, celebrating talent, unity and growth. The week-long celebration came to an end with a lively literary and cultural program, followed by a prize distribution ceremony that honored outstanding student performances in academic, sports and co-curricular activities. Governing body member Lanfalung Kamai, principal of JMC, Dr. Rimmai Longmai, along with students and teachers of JMC, attended the closing day function. A total of 102 individuals tested positive for dengue in Manipur in the past 24 hours. In unofficial data issued by government, a total of 182 samples were tested and 102 samples came out positive with dengue. Imphal West District reported the highest number of cases with 61 samples turning out positive out of the 96 samples tested in the last 24 hours. On the other hand, 32 positive cases were found in Imphal West District, followed by 5 cases in Bisnupur District, 2 cases in Thoubal, and 1 case is in Kamjong and Chandal districts. It may be mentioned that dengue is transmitted to humans through the bite of Aedes aegypti mosquito. These mosquitoes typically bite during the day, particularly around dawn and dusk. To lower the risk of getting dengue, it is important to protect from mosquito bites and prevent mosquito breeding by covering domestic water storage containers and by disposing solid waste properly. And in sports, Manipur Judo Association and Brave Boys Association BBA, Mayang Imphal organized a reception program for Judoka Linthoi Chunambam, who had bagged a bronze medal in the recently concluded World Junior Judo Championship 2025 held at Peru's capital, Lima. Other Judoka Leisangthem Nungsithoi and Taibang Anbikhaidem, who also represented India in the championship, were also given rousing welcome during the program, which was held at Mayang Imphal today. Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly Thokchum Setchiberta, Mayang Imphal MLA Kongkam Robindro and President of Manipur Judo Association Bijoy Khoijam graced the reception program. Speaking in the program, Thokchum Setchiberta stays on the need to push talented sportsperson to international platforms and urge people to support young talented sportsperson in the state. The speaker also assured to provide monthly financial assistance of 5,000 rupees each to 3 judokas from Manipur.
Kanna sanaraga degi state level district lanthona national level bogi chance de yam sanaba adu wa la karaga de khoi sanaru singsi kajikasing masin khadaraba masi dumaite masi khoi kamaina sendo kadage habu tangai padabu thimido changi na khanjei malamde he na maru ba tournament sing the participate to bogi chang ba handare hajeriba biliba training si matam chuna ribra chuna drabra na traga chare bisin jata soiba lebra हाइबसी कोई इंजन बचांगी मरमदी पृथ्वी की ओइबा अचौबो कंपटीशन तौनरबो मतमददी मीसिंग दु लाइन तब तब नमद लाते यामना एक्टिव ओइना दुम लाए अदुना अखोइसु खरा हेन होनबसी तंगाई फदेन लौजे.
On the other hand, Judoka Linthoi Chunambam emphasized on the importance of dedication and passion to succeed in international level. She also encouraged budding talents to pursue their dream with hard work and perseverance.
ꯐꯥꯎꯟꯕ ꯉꯝꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯕ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯁꯨ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯥꯅꯦꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯗꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯥꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯁꯥꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕꯗ ꯉꯥꯎꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯆꯦꯟꯒꯗꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯅꯣꯡꯃ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯛꯇꯤꯁ ꯇꯧꯍꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ tumba yadabi salde yadabi adu wakhandu farakanda tangneba ayo ngomduise natragadi katare yobu ngamoyba sanabaje to kimati kyam lui hadi tanyate hadi ha wakhandu kanba darkawai aduna aina moy thading baje moy hauzik loimak leirabane sanabada ngawba je am darkawai.
Manipur police team bagged a bronze medal in the Pumse team event of Taekwondo at the 10th All India Police Judo Cluster Championship 2025 underway at Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir. The team comprising R.K. Dhanajit, H. Bobo and T.H. Ranjit Kumar secured bronze in the men's under-60 Pumse team event, while A. Bizan won a bronze in the men's Taekwondo 63 kg category. Meanwhile, Naurem Rosibina will compete against a rival in the Wushu event today. The Asian Games silver medalist served as a DSP in the Manipur Police Department. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Two-day Indian Himalayan Region Climate Change Conclave on the theme Research, Practice, Policy, Communication begins at City Convention Centre. Quagta-based CSO slams Federation of Haumi for non-inclusion of Maite Pangal community on Indigenous pillar, accuses Federation of Haumi for creating division among communities. Government Polytechnic Students Union demands authority to fulfill manpower and infrastructural needs of government polytechnic. Suspected NSC KYA and Alpha I cadres launched pre-dawn attack on Assam Rifles camp in Arunachal's Changlang district. That's all we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates.